The following is my review of Attack on Titan's 3rd season. While this review should be pretty much spoiler-free of anything that happens in Season 3, I am going off of the assumption that anyone watching this already watched Season 1 and 2, and will be referring to events from those seasons. If you have not yet caught up with the show, then why not check out my previous spoiler-free reviews? With that being said, let's jump in. A lot happened in Season 2, such as the reveal that Krista is not just an average soldier but in fact nobility, the appearance of a so-called Beast Titan that is able to retain his human senses in Titan form, Raynor admitting that he and Bertold are their armored and colossal Titans respectively, and of course, Eren using a mysterious power known as the Coordinate that allows him to control other Titans, and seems to be the reason that enemy forces want to get their hands on him. In Season 3, all of these ideas are expanded upon, as Eren and his fellow soldiers not only fight against the terrifying Titans, but also against a terror more close to home: fellow humans. With the government obviously covering up the truth, and enemies with their own agenda ready to strike, the race is on once again to make it to the basement of Eren's old home, and see what long-forgotten secrets are hidden away. So, for anyone who has watched my other reviews on this show's previous seasons, you might remember that I said that I actually fell off the series for a while, until hearing some stuff about Season 3 brought me back. Now, this is a bit difficult to talk about, since I do want to keep this spoiler free, but let me just say that the show totally lived up to the stuff I had heard, and that I am really glad to have come back to it. Not only does it continue to have the stuff I've praised before, like cool action, dark tone, and a mystery aspect of what's really going on, but this season also does a good job of widening the scope of the world and putting together pieces of lore in a satisfying way. I guess the best way to describe it is that what basically started off as a zombie-type show, where the premise is all about humans versus the creatures that feed on them, it has grown to be so much more than that, as the characters realize that not all is what they think it is. With revelations about government cover-ups, secret bloodlines, the origins of Titans, and even magic, the show is definitely gearing up for some crazy conclusion, and I cannot wait to see what will happen. As for those pieces of lore that are finally coming together, I find it incredible how there are so many details here and there that feel like they are paying off if you have been watching the show and paying attention. For instance, the fact that there is new meaning to something as seemingly trivial as the first episode's title is quite incredible, especially since it has been there right since the beginning, but no one ever really stopped to question what it could mean. However, as much as I love how much the series has evolved over time, and I enjoy the direction it is taking, not everyone feels the same way. Having visited some forums and subreddits and that sort of thing, there are many people that like the original simple premise of the show, and are disappointed it's become another fellow humans are the real monster all along sort of story. Likewise, I have also seen complaints about stuff like the pacing, not enough action, and some characters such as Mikasa not having enough character development. While I don't necessarily agree with all these complaints, I can see where they might be coming from, which is why I thought that they were worth mentioning. And as for that Mikasa thing, I'll admit that I actually 100% agree with that complaint. Despite being one of the 3 major characters in the series, I find it odd how we don't really know anything about Mikasa, except that she is excellent at killing Titans, and is super devoted to protecting Eren. Outside of that, Mikasa just kind of hangs out in the background looking solemn all the time, so I really do hope that she gets more to work with in Season 4. In conclusion, though the show won't be for everyone, and the fact that it has come such a long way might alienate some people, I still recommend it and think it is definitely worth a try. If you have not yet watched the show, and anything I have said sounds interesting to you, then now is the time to catch up before the 4th and final season. I, for one, am beyond excited and cannot wait to see how the story ends. But hey, that's just my opinion, and remember, don't take anything I say too seriously. After all, I'm just a wannabe reviewer. Thanks for watching.